So let's translate these to our 2026 predictions. Non-diminishing, continuing increase in productivity through models. Models will get better, and necessarily productivity will increase because, right, there's also the limiting factor of, which we discussed, on how good human will be leveraging those models.
It's not immediately obvious that models will continue to increasingly get better. One interesting thing that's kind of come out of this idea that model progress is slowing down, right? This is something that was predicted back to 2020 or 2022 when there's this seminal work called the chinchilla scaling laws that came out. I forget the exact name of the paper. But basically, they were able to fit with relative degrees of certainty how LLMs scale both with data and with size. It's diminishing returns, but that doesn't mean that those returns are necessarily going to stop. It just requires putting more and more into it, right? And this is why data center spend is going from whatever it was 5 years ago, less than 100 billion, to I think this year we broke 500 billion, or maybe it was 300 billion, and next year is predicted to be well over $500 billion for data center spend. If you multiply exponential growth versus logarithmic growth, you get roughly a linear curve. And so that is kind of how we visualize this idea of how models will continue to improve. Additionally, in the past 6 months, there have been a lot of algorithmic improvements.